Shannon, did you know that there are 17 different departments that make up our Jackson County government?
Can you believe it?
Yeah.
And there are even more programs under each of those departments.
It would be great if we could eventually cover each and every one of them for our show.
Well, that is exactly what this segment is designed to do, Joe. Let us introduce you to one of your county departments and programs.
Among his many duties with Jackson County, Administrator Danny Jordan is also responsible for the administration department. Let's learn more as he discusses the department and the many roles it plays supporting the efforts of the entire county.
Hello, I'm Bill Mance with Jackson County Close-Up. Today we're spending time with your Jackson County Administrator, Danny Jordan. So Danny, thank you so much for sitting down with us and really spending this time together.
Yeah, appreciate the opportunity.
You know, I think that a lot of times people they obviously see you as administrator, but you're also kind of a department head. So talk to us a little bit about the administration department that you oversee and then the roles that you play in that.
Right, sure. So administration serves as the main place where the budget is managed and contracts are facilitated, and also all of our service departments, indirect departments that provide support, are managed out of my office. And we have a catch-all system for things that have no place to live. They kind of get put under my jurisdiction. So things like solid waste or our water master's office, or several things in our budget that just don't have a place to live on their own.
Internal audit is one of them. Tell us a little bit about the internal audit department and how important that is to have that role in the county.
Right, many local governments don't have an internal audit process, and our internal audit actually serves two roles. They serve to help make sure that we comply with rules and laws and procedures, especially with regard to finances, but they also serve to help us better enhance our performance. And so we do a lot of performance auditing out of our audit department. It's one of those things that I think most local governments should have, but it's a place where people often cut, and I think they do that, and it ends up costing them money in the long run. Our internal audit is really invaluable. They're a place to go to when things aren't working right, either internally or for the public, to take a look and go outside of the county and look at best practices and options and bring them back and work with departments to put policies and procedures and actions in place. So they play a vital role in county government.
So another one of the things that the administrative or the administration department actually oversees is facility maintenance. Talk a little bit about how many facilities, how many locations really the county has to manage.
Right. If you think Jackson County, is 2,800 square miles, and we provide service in all of those 2,800 square miles, and we have a lot of facilities, over 100 facilities that we maintain in the county, all throughout the county. And I think that gets overlooked a lot. I mean, if you just think about Expo. Think about all the buildings that are on our expo grounds, and they require maintenance. And in order to keep our facilities in good condition, we have a really strong maintenance program, really good qualified staff that work in our maintenance department that have experience with HVAC and electrical and just everyday facility maintenance.
Just fixing things and making sure everything's up and running and taking good care of the things we have.
Right, I think we have really a robust facility maintenance program. I look around at other local governments and I see buildings go into dilapidation, not being maintained, not having a schedule of maintenance. Changing filters is important, and sometimes those things get overlooked because they're on the bottom of the list. In our case also, we've built over $200 million in capital projects in the last 10 years. Almost all of that is facilities. And so you think about the investment we've made with public money, and the value of maintaining those investments is really important.
And I think they talk a lot about the fact that making sure you're staying up on the care of those is really critical to extending the life of them. So that's great that we have that. Another one that's under that is human resources and risk management, which I think are kind of two separate roles, but very, very similar. Tell us a little bit about kind of the human resource management and the risk management activity that you oversee in that department.
Right, so you can imagine, in the current budget year, we had roughly 1,100 full-time equivalent employees. That's probably about 1,300 bodies. And there's a lot of human resource activity that goes into recruiting and retaining and managing and complying with federal, state, and local laws around employees' rights, employers' responsibilities. So we do have a small HR department. The HR department does report to me. That's by codified ordinance in Jackson County. In other words, the Board of Commissioners make me responsible for managing a human resource activity. Within HR or human resources is also our risk department. So risk actually has 1.5 person assigned to it. They manage all claims, workers' comp, general liability, auto. They manage dealing with tort notices or citizen claims made against us. They manage our self-insurance for medical and risk. They manage things like retirement portfolios. So we have a retirement system that predates PERS that we still have to manage in risk. And if you think about it, it is a risk. It's a financial risk to the county to owe someone an annuity. And so there are just a variance of things that risk and HR do for the county that really help make us functional.